Hey YouTube, we're here with the upgrades on Rob's 1.0 razor.
Boom, 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 boom.
We got our rings and straps made.
Now we got our new floor in place for 1.0, but because now we have this expanded metal up here, he won't be able to run his strap around the bottom and hook it anymore. So we're gonna have to upgrade him with a couple of D-rings on each side of this, and I'm thinking about maybe 1 or 2 D-rings for options of hooking place here and here to be able to run that in and hook it up. We'll see how it turns out. So we are taking our D-rings that we made and we're welding them here and here so that we'll be able to connect our cable between here like on the 2.0s, and they'll have a mounting place. 1.0 didn't have a shelf for us to be able to grab onto like the C channel gave us, so we had to make some D-rings. So we're going to hit 2 in front and 2 in back of the tire. Nothing, I'm just angling them slightly in the direction that the rope is going to pull so that we're not bending them over. We want to pull at tear strength.
Rob, what did you think about that? Did it make it a little easier?
That did. That made it a lot easier. I was able to just quickly hook and ratchet instead of strap it around and make sure it's centered. And I like how it's got the hold point versus rubbing on the angle. So I'm happy with that.
What about on the back end?
We now have the new and improved mesh to cradle the tire and easy rolling over. So we now have the new meshes like on the 2.0s.
Last time we were here, we put a bend in this metal, and by just adding an extra inch to this overall length, that gave us plenty of room to put that swoop in there. We're going to do the same thing on this end. We're going to have the swoop here and the swoop here, and we'll have it level here again. So now that I've got it pinned up, I'm going to start on that one side. That way, after it's hot, I can go ahead and bend it down, and then I'll work on clamping down the other side. So on this back one, I'm going to start with the back so I'll have more leverage to bend it out how I want. The front one worked pretty good, but I'll use every little bit of leverage to my advantage.
And how's that going to help you out?
It works pretty good. I like how it's sitting here cradling the tire, especially like if I'm out riding hard and I get a flat. I know my rim is not going to try and chew through the rubber trying to fall through. It's going to be held up there.
What about your concerns with traveling with paddle tires on?
Oh yeah, that's the big deal. I like to go dooning, so that's fun. And now with the paddles, I really didn't want the paddles sitting there in between the two rungs. Now they've got something to rest on. It'll be a lot easier.
All right, let's come look at the back. We've made some upgrades, made it a little easier to not get your fingers chopped off back here. So how did the new handle work out for you? Did that make it a little easier?
The handle worked out really great. Right there, so with 1.0, when we originally designed it, as I think we talked about, you know, where it extended back, it was real nice and easy to work it. Well, when we had to shorten it, it was harder to put this together and take it apart. And now with this handle, things lie down, I'm able to pick it up, have it positioned, and pin it. So it's made it a lot easier.
Yeah, and while we were at it, we went ahead and hooked up Rob with some new tail lights to match the new ones. And because maybe Lance busted them. Show him, show the guy.
Call me like that.
Busted some lights.
I will, because I'll let Lance, you know, show the new upgrade to the license plate.
On the old trailer, or the original 1.0, Rob designed some metal brackets to come up right here to hold on to your license plate. Well, guess what? Bracket came loose, smacked that tail light, broke it. So that's the cause for the new tail light. But we went ahead and just drilled up some holes here, license plate there, a lot more stable.
So it turns out that when you put a little length on things that catch wind, they vibrate a lot and the bolts fall out or get snapped. So hopefully this will keep us in the clear as far as that goes.
So no more zip ties on your tail light, Rob.
Yay. Something that I seen, I got a little jealous of on 2.0. I was like, man, I need some of them. This was nice. Just the little wheels right here. Picking that big heavy thing up, because it got heavier to get stronger, you know, wasn't bad. It was a good workout. Everybody needs a good workout. But it sure was nice at the end of a long day when I disassemble this, I can just pick it up and roll it where I need. It made that a lot easier. And he also upgraded underneath the trailer. Here I've got the pins that I can just undo and pick that off. Whereas before I had to pull the whole bar out because we just had it screwed. Because we didn't have that originally.
Had it bolted.
Bolted.
So not only did Rob get those tiny wheels, but I said, Rob, I'm gonna upgrade your trailer and I'm gonna pimp your ride. So not only did he get those, he got these 6-inch lawnmower tires to help him out with the bar when he's rolling around the shop also. Rob was also jealous about our marker lights. He says, I lose my trailer in the dark, so we got him some things so he can see when he's pulling. All right, well, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed Rob's test video. Hopefully Rob enjoys his new upgrades.
So far.
And we'll see you for our next video. Hey YouTube, we're here with the upgrades for Rob's
1.0.